This time on Movie Show Plus, Greg Russell checks in with the cast of Hotel Artemis.
I will not be berated for my choices. I'm trying to make a better living for us, man.
The trailer park gets animated, and Tom Santilli reviews the new movies Ocean's 8 and Hereditary. All that, plus a whole lot more, coming up on Movie Show Plus.
Take me to a website that's super intense and really nuts.
Oh, I only found one result.
Halo jump is a sequence Tom and I have been talking about for a number of years.
Tom will be the first actor to do a halo jump on camera.
Halo jump, this high altitude, low open.
Military jump out 25,000 feet.
Opening a chute below 2,000 feet.
And sneak into a foreign country without being detected. That's the idea of Halo.
There's a lot of risks in going to 25,000 feet.
The audience can tell when something's been cheated, so it's important to be doing it all for real.
There's dangers of hypoxia and the bends.
You start losing your mind, but you don't realize it.
We had to develop a special helmet that is both a prop and a life-saving device. The first phase of the Halo sequence was building a wind machine that was large enough for us to be able to rehearse. So we built one of the world's largest wind tunnels. No one thought it would require over 100 jumps to get the scene.
We needed the UAE. Had they not stepped in, we would not have been able to accomplish the sequence.
We've been doing 5 jumps a day out of the Twin Otter. In the afternoons, we'll do 3 C-17 jumps, and it's challenging.
We're shooting a nighttime sequence.
The light has to be perfect. We only get one shot a day.
We have to shoot it as close to sunset as we can, so we have exactly 3 minutes every day to get the shot. You can't just get on the plane and go. You have to spend 20 minutes on the ground breathing pure oxygen so that you don't get decompression sickness. The plane has to climb to 25,000 feet. All of the lighting turns from white to red. You're talking about Tom jumping out of a plane that's traveling at 165 miles an hour. Falling at 200 miles an hour, and he's to position himself so that he lands exactly 3 feet away from the camera with 20,000 feet beneath him. The risk of a mid-air collision we were really concerned about.
There's always a ticking clock in filming a movie, but it's not usually the Earth flying up towards you.
Thank you. Nice one. Boom. I can't wait for an audience to see this.
I still can't believe we got it.
And that's what's hot in Hollywood.
The most violent riot in California history.
The largest civil unrest.
3 minutes. Open the ball now!
Oh, that's real nice.
You don't want it?
No, I really do.
Hit the ground now! I need to make a call.
Hello. How can I help? Easy, fellas. Everybody's gonna get fixed up. Now verify your memberships, and we're off to the races.
The Artemis is a secret hospital for criminals.
I thought you were done with all this.
I got out, but you know how it goes.
You're never out. Not up here.
The part that really kind of stuck out is thinking that it takes place only 10 years from now.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the greatest things about it is that it's half science fiction and half kind of retro kitsch as well. Mm-hmm. There's this kind of old-fashioned love of 1920s, 1930s American movies, Los Angeles, the kind of history of Los Angeles. So it has the retro and the sci-fi at the same time.
You take care of the medicine, and you are, what was your title always?
I'm a healthcare professional.
That's right.
You are.
And if you want to stay healthy, they've got to stay on your good side.
I guess it would be more like an orderly.
You see that badge? That means I'm a healthcare professional.
And the whole different thing about it is people can't just show up. They've got to have a membership.
That's right.
They've got to follow rules. And even though these are bad people,
they got to have a chip. They got to follow the rules. They got to leave their guns.
Yeah, right.
But a couple of topics that keep circling around, which is, where are we going to be with healthcare in 10, 15 years? And what about the gun epidemic? And what about all these new innovations in terms of medicine? I mean, that I thought was really fascinating in the movie, all the kind of robotic arms and where healthcare is going in the future. Okay, this is a real problem. It's here.
Open the gate.
That's against the rules.
Rules? Without the rule breakers, honey, where would you be?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Because, there were certain things your character was doing. I'm going, I'd like to get that. I'd like to just announce, oh, you're going to give me a new liver? Great! Take care of that now.
It didn't feel too hygienic while we were there, though. I have to say. I was like, are you sure? They're like, yeah, they put some stuff on their hands, and I think everything's all right. I was like, no, I don't think I want to get operated in this place.
Well, just a shot of Purell.
They may go there with, maybe they'll have new, powerful antibiotics, so we won't have to worry so much about it.
Trying to figure out, I just want to get out of this building and go someplace and live peacefully.
Man, you talk about it's like that classic sort of criminal situation where somebody who is in the game desperately wants to get out of the game but just doesn't know how to escape it. And he's got a brother that he loves and adores that doesn't want to get out of the game by any stretch of the imagination, and he can't leave him to himself.
You got a plan.
You're my brother. I love you.
3D printing complete.
I got the next best thing. I got a gun.
I guess my ballroom days are over, baby.
Showtime.
Right.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, the brotherly connection is there. That's the thing that I love the most about it, is that it's very much like we care and love each other, and that's it, and then we're going to get out together, and that's what I care about.
Right. Because like I said, that's that whole brother bond.
Yeah.
Got it with mine. You guys had it, like I said, in the movie.
Sure.
Everything was so great. We're not going to say what it was, but everything would have been so great, except you decide to take something that you shouldn't have. It's like, just blows it.
Preach on, Greg.
I will not be berated for my choices of trying to make a better living for us, man. I didn't know. I had no clue. However, thank you for having my back.
I do what I can. I do what I can.
It was, yes.
Because you had your back, your front, and that's the other thing about this movie. It takes place 10 years in the future, but you look at how, medical care, if that is true,
sure,
you can go and you can be shot up 93 times and you're walking out with a Band-Aid in 15 minutes.
It is kind of amazing to project into the future what is possible, and hoping that kind of possibility comes to fruition is exciting.
Yeah, criminals need love too. At the end of the day, it's still a profession.
There's a war zone up here.
Am I gonna make it out of here?
We can do it together.
This is what I do.
Visiting hours are never.
Busy night at the Artemis. You might want to buy some scented candles or something, because it smells like somebody died in here.
They did.
Check out MovieShowPlus.com to watch this episode online, and for exclusive content, extended interviews with Greg Russell, and a complete archive of movie reviews with Tom Santilli. Also, make sure to like and follow us on social media and on our Movie Show Plus YouTube channel.
A Dream Limousine continues to be Metro Detroit's finest luxury transportation service. 734-542-6800. Offering late model luxury SUVs to brand new party buses that seat up to 34 passengers. 734-542-6800. Including the one-of-a-kind Escalade Stretch with the exciting jet door. Call 734-542-6800. That's 734-542-6800. A Dream Limousine.
Didn't you discuss your marriage that night in the cabin?
No.
Then what did you discuss?
I don't remember.
You can't remember anything he said?
No.
Important disclaimer. Any and all views and or opinions expressed by me, Tom Santilli, are fully my own and do not necessarily reflect the views and or opinions of Movie Show Plus, any other critic on the show, or anybody else associated with this program. Further, regardless of the letter grade a movie gets, I strongly encourage all viewers and followers to go see each and every movie that I review, in theaters and on streaming when appropriate, and support your local movie-going establishments. It's been almost 60 years since Frank Sinatra and the Rat Pack's version of Ocean's 11 hit theaters, and it's been now over a decade since the last installment of the rebooted franchise. Now, in 2018, the world is finally ready for an all-female version of the Ocean movies with Ocean's 8.
Good afternoon, Miss Ocean. As you know, parole is a privilege.
It's a mistake. But it happened. And if I were to be released, I would I would just want the simple life. I just want to hold down a job, make some friends, you know, pay my bills.
As is normal with the Ocean films, we're given a star-studded cast. Sandra Bullock stars as Deb Ocean. She's the long-lost sister of George Clooney's Danny Ocean. She gets released from prison and she's concocted the perfect crime. She's going to steal a crazy expensive necklace right off the neck of a celebrity actress during the annual Met Gala. Cate Blanchett, Sarah Paulson, Rihanna, Mindy Kaling, Awkwafina, and Helena Bonham Carter round out the group, with Anne Hathaway shining as the self-absorbed target of the entire scheme. Now, Ocean's 8 follows the normal heist movie structure. You know, the movie starts off, we'll hear the plan, they'll go into how they recruit all the members, and then, you know, them actually pulling off the theft. The fun in these kind of movies always comes from the characters and watching, you know, how these criminals kind of execute their elaborate and oftentimes implausible crime. This movie, though, has no coolness factor. It's lacking that coolness that Danny Ocean had in both of the prior films, the Ocean's 11 original film with Frank Sinatra and the George Clooney versions. Even though Deb Ocean, you know, Sandra Bullock, even though she plays her as quiet and confident, this time she comes across more as like the bland sibling. The film itself, too, is just kind of playing it too safe. Anne Hathaway is great. Also a breakout star, Awkwafina, who plays like the pickpocket, and she's kind of the comic relief of the film. She's really good. The movie itself, though, is disappointing in a lot of ways, but it's entertaining enough to satisfy most who go in with low to average expectations. They really had a chance to expand on the Ocean franchise, though, but instead it seems like more of the same. I wanted this one to be a lot better, but Ocean's 8 just kind of is what it is. I give it a B-, just barely a passing grade for me. I didn't love it. I think some people will, though. I'd like to hear what you guys think. The other big movie opening this weekend is Hereditary. A lot of people are calling this the best horror film of the year, and not only that, but one of the best films, period, of the year. But is it?
Come on, Peter. Let's just do it.
It's heartening to see so many strange new faces here today. I know my mom would be very touched and probably a little suspicious. My mother was a very secretive and private woman. It's Grandma. You know you were her favorite, right? Even when you were a little baby, she wouldn't let me feed you because she needed to feed you. She was a very difficult woman, which maybe explains me.
Hereditary is a potent and eerie horror film that slowly builds and builds. It involves a family and some tragedies that befall them. There's evil spirits, aberrations, possessed bodies, and more than a few moments that'll burn into your eyeballs. Toni Collette is fantastic and absolutely bonkers in this film, but Gabriel Byrne as her husband should be given equal credit. His is more of a quiet performance, but it's just as effective, and the two of them on screen really sizzle. The last 30 or 40 minutes is absolutely fantastic. It pays off all the time you'll invest in kind of the more patient, slow first half of the film. It's creepy, it's scary. Most impressive of all, though, it comes from a guy, Ari Aster, who is writing and directing his very first feature film with this movie. Just tremendous. He's definitely a talent to watch. Much of the film's suspense comes in the way that he paces the shots, his inclusion of strange quick cuts, very strange camera angles, slow-moving shots that kind of reveal more than we want them to sometimes. And it's also, he's able to create the demented mood that just works, and it works, and it works. Hereditary is one of the scariest and best horror films of this year. I personally wouldn't go so far to call it one of the best films of the year, but it's definitely worthy of all the hype that it's getting. I give Hereditary a B+. I think you guys should go see it if you dare. But what do you guys think? Follow me at Tom Santilli on Twitter and check out the website movieshowplus.com, and let's start a discussion about all the latest films. I'm especially interested to hear what you guys have to say about Hereditary. I think it's the kind of movie that's going to generate all kinds of buzz for people. Also online, you can check out my full review of the new film Hotel Artemis, which is the other big release this weekend. You can find that by following me again on Twitter at Tom Santilli. Next week, I'm looking forward to talking about Mr. Rogers, who I hold near and dear to my heart. The new documentary, Won't You Be My Neighbor, hits theaters, and we are going to take a special look at Mr. Rogers and the documentary. Don't want to miss it. That'll do it for this week. Have a great time at the movies.
A lifetime has passed since the horrific events of Taco Tuesday. Our lives descended into chaos. This new life has toughened and hardened us all.
2 coffees, please. 1 black, 1 with just a touch of cream and 25 sugars.
Well, toughened most of us.
I wake up in the morning, wide awake.
Good morning!
For the day.
Hello, cyborgs!
Say, what a morning!
Good morning, sewer babies!
Emmett, you gotta stop pretending everything is awesome. It isn't.
Yeah, I get it. And that's why I've cultivated a totally hard-edged side that's super tough and— Look! Look! A shooting star! Make a wish!
Oh no. Something new. What is it up to?
I don't know, but that beat is pretty fresh. Uh-oh.
It's like it knows our every move.
Weird, right?
Emmett!
What?
Bring me your fiercest leader.
This guy is the special.
This guy was a fierce warrior.
Okay, well, technically, I did the warrior stuff.
So you fought and master built and kicked butt, and then the hapless male was the leader.
He, well.
Lucy!
Emmett!
Hang on to your fronds, Planny. We're going to save Lucy and all of the other people who were captured.
Behold, the Sistar Sister.
Whoa! No woes. Do not give her the
satisfaction of woeing this.
Ooh.
That's even worse. Stop it!
Hey, kid! Wake up!
Ralph, what is wrong with you?
Start churning butter and put on your church shoes, little sister, because we're about to blast off!
Ralph, what is it you're trying to say?
We're going to the internet.
What?
Work it, make it, do it. Makes sense. Work it harder, make it harder, do it faster.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the internet!
Whoa, cool! Wow, look at all this stuff.
This is the most beautiful miracle I've ever seen.
Welcome to the search bar. What can I help you find today? Umbrella, umbrage, umami.
No.
Noah's Ark, no doubt. Nordstrom Rack, ergonomics, Urban Outfitters, cool.
I'm pretty sure he's just trying to guess what you're gonna say.
My autofill is a touch aggressive today.
Let me try. Take me to a website that's super intense and really nuts.
Oh, I only found one result.
Oh, come on. Princesses and cartoon characters barf.
Hey.
Whoa! Cool!
You're coming with us, kid.
Hi. Whoa, ladies, I'm a princess too.
What kind of a princess are you?
Do you have magic hair?
No.
Magic hands?
No.
Do animals talk to you?
No.
Were you poisoned?
No.
Cursed?
No.
Kidnapped or enslaved?
No. Are you guys okay? Should I call the police?
Do people assume all your problems got solved because a big, strong man showed up?
Yes. What is up with that?
She is a princess.
Ralph breaks the internet.
Shouldn't it be Ralph Wrecks the Internet?
Yeah, since he is Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, but break the internet, it's like a thing.
Right, it's just Wreck the Internet kind of sounds better, doesn't it?
You're not wrong.
Check out MovieShowPlus.com to watch this episode online and for exclusive content, extended interviews with Greg Russell, and a complete archive of movie reviews with Tom Santilli. Also, make sure to like and follow us on social media and on our Movie Show Plus YouTube channel.
A Dream Limousine continues to be Metro Detroit's finest luxury transportation service. 734-542-6800. Offering late model luxury SUVs to brand new party buses that seat up to 34 passengers. 734-542-6800. Including the one-of-a-kind Escalade Stretch with the exciting jet door. Call 734-542-6800. That's 734-542-6800. A Dream Limousine.
3, 2, 1.
Check out MovieShowPlus.com to watch this episode online and for exclusive content, extended interviews with Greg Russell, and a complete archive of movie reviews with Tom Santilli. Also, make sure to like and follow us on social media and on our Movie Show Plus YouTube channel. Next time on Movie Show Plus. Pixar is eyeing a superheroic follow-up with its latest film, The Incredibles 2.
You have powers! Yeah, baby!
And Won't You Be Our Neighbor? We celebrate Mr. Rogers as his new documentary hits theaters.
Love is at the root of everything. All learning, all parenting, all relationships. Love or the lack of it.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.